You're watching the Self-Determination Channel.
Welcome to Just Ask, a video series about being different, being brave, and being you.
Join us for curiosity and connection as self-advocates and community leaders connect through conversation and self-discovery.
Participants are following and acting on advice from Justice Sonia Sotomayor, author of Just Ask.
My name is Richard Brissett, and I'm a self-advocate board member for the Dane County in Madison, Wisconsin. And I'm in my fourth year serving as a board member for the Dane County. I'm currently working at the Wisconsin Department of Revenue as a data verification operator. I'm very happy to be safe and secure.
My name is Brad Tomey. I am Richard's manager at the Wisconsin Department of Revenue. I'm the customer service bureau director within our IT department. And one of my roles is to oversee our data validation, data capture team. And what we do, and Richard's a key member of our team, and we are digitizing tax forms that people send us in the mail. And Richard's been doing that for a number of years. I think you're coming up to your 35th anniversary
Next November.
Next November. Yes. We're really excited for that day.
Yes,
Yep.
absolutely.
All right, Richard, I will start interviewing you. So the first question is, how do your unique skills or abilities help you contribute to your work community at the Wisconsin Department of Revenue?
I'm currently a data verification operator at the Wisconsin Department of Revenue. I'm very fast and accurate at performing this type of work because I have 34 years of work experience doing this type of work. I'm one of the most skilled and accurate keyers on the team. Fact is, I have exceptional math skills and abilities. This helps me key much better because I use my calculations correctly and accurately to quickly ensure taxpayers are doing their calculations correctly and clearly when filling out various tax forms.
I agree with you, Richard. That's great. So some questions I have for you as a self-advocate, like what challenges do you face and how do you overcome them?
Some handwritten forms are very difficult to read and understand because people fill them out too quickly or have poor handwriting. My job is to interpret and correct those handwritten errors by keying the correct data into the system. My years of doing practice has enabled me to overcome this challenge. Even though it's poorly written or scanned, I have developed numerous methods to interpret what the taxpayer meant to write down, to put that into the system with high accuracy and efficiency.
That's great, Richard. And it is true. As your manager, I know that you are one of the top performing keyers on the team, and you do an excellent job of reading that challenging handwriting from taxpayers filling out their forms, maybe too quickly, right? Being able to understand what they wrote and make the corrections necessary. All right, third question I have for you. What advice would you give to inspire others to pursue their dreams, whether it be at their careers or anything else?
Well, I have a few. Pursue a job or a career that has outstanding pay and benefits, where your talent and skills can be used effectively and efficiently, and where you can be happy at work. Don't be afraid to keep practicing what you're doing daily in your job because practice always makes perfect. And look for and apply to job openings that are available on trusted job websites such as WISC.jobs, which are all available state employee job openings. We're very looking forward to having you on our professional team.
Richard, do you want to maybe talk too about how work has helped you? Because you are coming to work and leaving work, and you have a designated schedule, and you've adhered to that. Maybe talk about how that's helped you outside of work with meeting appointments and things like that.
I go to trivia night once a month or monthly because it's for the Autism Society of Greater Wisconsin, which is by Nina. And they do a wonderful job doing trivia night. It's held on the second Wednesday of every month. And I go to the autism conference in April at Kalahari, and the self-determination conference, of course, which is coming up in October at Kalahari.
And how do you keep track of those events outside of work?
I listen to their email announcements or go to autism event websites, Autism South Central Wisconsin or Autism Society of Greater Wisconsin. That way I always keep focused what events are happening in the future.
And you're able to keep track of those events and know when they are. And
make that the Art Day County.
And a lot of that is you have skills with work, being able to, because you have this calendar at work and you're scheduled, you have meetings scheduled and you have different daily assignments and you're able to follow through with those. And it's part of that's because of what you've done at work.
So my magic goal daily is keying 200 forms or more in the new archiving system, which is kindly replacing the old IFP system. And the new archiving phase will likely continue the next year with the acquisition of existing projects in IFP.
Very good. That's a great goal to have. And I know you're able to meet that goal. So that's fantastic.
I always meet my expected goals daily of 200 or more, or whatever runs out. Okay, Brad, you ready?
I am ready.
How can people with disabilities be more included in their work community?
Good question, Richard. The way that I look at it is purposely including them in everything that they want to be included in. And if there are certain barriers that would prevent them from either being included or feeling included, myself as a leader within an organization, I need to identify those barriers and then help remove them. For example, one of the things that you and I do regularly is we have team meetings, right? And then after the team meetings, you and I will meet individually to go over what we talked about in the team meetings. And that's a way for you to ask some individualized questions and feel like you can get what's out of those meetings without without the pressure of in the meeting itself. So that's just one way for me to be able to see what challenges you might have and adapt to those different challenges.
Second question is, how can you support individuals with disabilities?
That's a good question as well. So I would advocate for the policies and practices that promote fairness and equality, and to make sure that as a leader in the organization that we're doing everything that we can to ensure that that we have fair and equal practices in our policies and procedures, and then that we're living them out in our culture. That's one thing. The other thing is being able to recognize people for their strengths and to use their strengths to further the mission of the organization. That's something that we do on a regular basis. And I do, especially with you. You're an expert here. So you have this magical ability to do it way faster than I can't even do it that fast, Richard, of being able to see what's on the page and see where the computer didn't get the right answer and put the right answer in there. That's a skill that you've developed over time and you're really good at it. And we leverage you for your strengths in that regard.
Leverage.
Yeah. And then the other thing is to reward the good things that you do, right? And being able to give you praise and public recognition to ensure that everybody around you knows that how good of a job you're doing. And so we do that regularly through our different ways of promoting. We have this kudo board, right? And that's the brand new thing that we've just introduced. And you were on it, and your picture and why you were on it was posted for the entire agency to view. So being able to do that, and then doing compensation rewards as we can. And then finally, treating people with respect and then giving them the opportunity to collaborate. That's a way for folks to be inclusive and being able to contribute in meaningful ways.
Thank you, Brad. Well, why is it essential for people with disabilities to be active or involved in their community?
In the work community, being active helps people stay engaged at work And it's really more as people with disabilities and other folks as well, because we want people to be engaged at work, because then if they are, it means they're satisfied with their job and their time working here. And you spend a lot of your time working at your career. So it's really important for you to be engaged and satisfied with that work. It keeps you motivated and performing at your best every day. It shows that the workplace is safe and it reflects the real world diversity that we have. And it helps attract other people to come and work here and other talented people, and helps retain our workforce.
Excellent. And finally, what can the community learn from individuals with disabilities?
That's a good question, Richard. I think that organizations can learn how to be more resilient and adaptable. If you're thinking about, so employees with disabilities, they often bring up unique insights, a unique perspective, and it's really important to take advantage of that and use them for their strengths. And they can, by themselves, be inspiring to others through the challenges that they have every day and how they overcome those challenges.
Yes. Thank you, Brad.
Welcome. And Richard, I just want to thank you for having the conversation today. I think you're a unique individual, and I appreciate the contributions that you've made to the Wisconsin Department of Revenue over the years. And I liked being able to ask you some of the questions that really help motivate, to see how you're motivated and help drive you. And I just wanted to say thank you for the interview.
No, and thank you for the interview, Brad.
Yes, Richard, thank you.
It was such a great interview. My pleasure, Brad. If you have any questions about someone with a disability, please don't be afraid. Just ask.
It's important to ask questions and learn about others' experiences instead of assuming their disability, because everyone's situation is different.
Guessing can lead to misunderstandings, can lead to stereotypes, or even unintentional harm. By asking and listening, we show respect, we build understanding, we create a more inclusive environment where people feel valued for who they are.
What did you think about today's conversation? Please share your comments below.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to give us a thumbs up if you liked this video. Please subscribe. We need your support to keep the channel going.